Hi, how's it going? Welcome to Code with Z. In today's video, we gotta find out if this number is an ugly one or not. Why? Well, because that's what LeetCode 263, ugly number, is asking us to do. As you can see, it says, an ugly number is a positive integer whose prime factors are limited to 2, 3, and 5. Given an integer n, for example, this one that you have here, return true if n is an ugly number. So if we actually simplify this, an ugly number is a number that's only divisible by 2, 3, and 5. So for example, 6 is made out of 2 multiplied by 3. So 2 and 3. If a number is divisible by 2, 3, and 5, and that's it, we have to return true because that's considered an ugly number here. So let me give you another example. We can get 14 from 2 multiplied by 7. As you can see, we have 2, but 7 was not in our list. We only had 2, 3, and 5. So because that's the case, we're gonna return false. Simple as that. Let me give you another example. Let's say we have 8, and we wanna know if it is considered an ugly number or not. In our code, this is how we're gonna check it. We're gonna say, is this divisible by 5 or 3 or 2? Well, if we check, 8 is divisible by 2. So we're gonna say, all right, 8 divided by 2, that's gonna give us 4. Then again, we're gonna check, is it divisible by 2? Yes, it is. 4 divided by 2, that's going to give us 2. And then we're going to divide it again because we know that 2 is divisible by 2 again. So we're going to say 2 divided by 2, that's going to give us 1. If we keep on dividing numbers by 2, 3, or 5, and we actually reach 1, like so, that means that number is an ugly number because we only used 2, 3, and 5, and we kept on dividing it, and we reached 1. And because we reached 1, that means the only numbers that were needed to make that number, that were needed in the process, therefore it is considered ugly and we're going to return true. Simple as that. Now let's code this in the simplest way possible. Alrighty, let's solve this. So if a number is divisible by 2, 3, and 5, we have to divide it by those numbers. So we're just going to say while n, which is going to be our number, mod 5 is equal to 0, meaning if it is divisible by 5, we want to get n and divide it by 5. And then we're going to have something similar. We're going to say while n mod 3 is equal to 0, meaning if it is divisible by 3, we want to divide n by 3. And then we have the same thing for 2. We're going to say if n mod 2 is equal to 0, meaning if it is divisible by 2, we have to divide the number by 2. Simple as that. And then at the end, if our number, which is n, is equal to 1, we want to return true, else we want to return false. But we have to remember that our ugly number is a positive integer, so we don't want to have any negative numbers. So we're going to say if n is smaller or equal to 0, return false. Simple as that. Now let's run this and see if we can actually get accepted. Moment of truth. And okay, we passed the test cases. Let's see if we can actually pass all of them. And yep, we got accepted. That's awesome. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and keep on coding.